Whitespark just published their 2026 local search ranking factors survey, and on the local organic factors table, the single highest ranking factor ahead of backlinks, ahead of reviews, ahead of everything in your Google business profile is something most contractors' websites get completely wrong. It's whether each of your services has its own dedicated page, or whether you cramped everything into one generic service page, and I'm going to show you exactly why this is ranked number one, and I'm going to show you exactly how to apply this to your own small business. If you're a roofer, a home renovation business, or a plumber, something else in this space, you will get information that will allow you to get more leads and close more deals. Let's get straight into it. Okay, so here's the actual study. You can see this at this link here, right here, Whitespark, local search ranking factors. And here we have the local organic ranking factors. And in this case, we have dedicated pages for each service of your business ranks number one with a score of 210. The difference between the first and the second place is bigger than the second place and the third, and so on. That's why it's ranked number one, and it's super important to have on your website. And remember, this is a study done by local SEO professionals every year and rank the factors that they see that are moving their local organic and local pack rankings. In this case, it's the organic rankings, meaning people searching for your business and finding it organically instead of paid. So this isn't just a simple nice to have content tip, it's the single strongest individual lever that you can apply today to your website if you aren't already. Now, why does one single service page hurt you? When you list 6 services as say bullet points or cards on one page, that page can only be the best possible answer for one search at a time. Google has to pick which service intents it's actually about. Basically a page title service with a paragraph each on roof repair, roof replacement, gutter installation, gutter repairs, storm damage repair, things like that, is something against a dedicated page with a lot more content, images that goes deeper into a single topic, which will match better with the search intent of someone looking for one of those services. And your single service page is also competing for the same search term that your competitors have a dedicated page with a lot of photos and a lot of content around it. So they will match better, they will get those visitors, they will get those leads, and you won't because you didn't go in depth on that topic. So each service has a different search intent, different buyer urgency, different questions. A roofer repair or emergency roof repair is completely different urgency, different questions that they will have for different types of services. A combined page can possibly go deep on any of them. So what you need to do is a dedicated page that lets you match your meta title, your meta description, your headings, your content, images, your FAQs, so the frequently asked questions around this service. So it's built to clearly match the search intent, and this will allow Google to actually show your page for that specific search term. And we actually went deep on this topic on your Google business profile, but in this case it was for the category. When you have a broader category, you will not match the same search intent as if you have a specific one. Now we are going to look at the difference that it makes, so having one service page global and having one page for each of your services. So in this case, we have this roofing company. I looked for roofer in London, and this website was in the 4th page of Google, basically buried. Basically, you won't get any leads when you are on the 4th page. There's no services page. They only have this one, this link to go to the service page, and then when we land here, as you can see, it doesn't change the URL. It's basically the same, just services. And this page didn't go into that, even though they have this here, there aren't even clickable links. If each of these services actually had its own dedicated page with a location, better content, images, questions answered, they might actually rank better. In this case, this golden roofing company is ranking on page number 1. It's basically one of the first companies that appear when I search for roofer in London. In this case, they have one dedicated page. If I go new roof, guess what? It goes to a dedicated page. Guttering, same thing, we have images and we have the content. Even though this page is not the best structured, it's still ranking high because of other factors, but it's ranking high. When someone is looking for the same service that these both contain, This one will always rank higher because it matches the search intent better, it goes into more in depth, it has a dedicated page for that search query. Now, why does this outrank backlinks and everything else? Because most contractors spend money chasing backlinks or running review campaigns before they even build high quality dedicated pages that Google can actually match the search intent of someone searching for that type of content with that page. So it's basically free, structural, and it's entirely within your control to actually create a good page that Google can present to searchers. And this is also foundational because dedicated page makes several other ranking factors possible: internal linking, title optimization, topical relevance to the, say, if you're a roofer you don't want to talk about plumbing or say gardening because those are not topically relevant to roofing. So this is a way to build topical relevance, build authority in the space, and which will allow you to move to the first pages and actually start to get leads. So what do you need to do? Check your local pack first before assuming this is your problem. Check what's actually ranking above you in the organic results for your highest value service search. So if you do flat roofing, search in, say, London, search for that term and see what's actually ranking, what they are doing different than you, and either copy it or improve your content based on that. And you can also check if the pages beating you are dedicated deep pages on one service, that service that you want to rank for, or are they combined like yours. This will depend on the competitiveness of your area or your service. If competitors beating you ranking higher, they have dedicated pages that you don't, that's a direct simple fix that you can do. You can just use their structure and improve your content based on that. So say if you're a roofer, it's good to have separate pages for all your service. Say if you do roof repairs, roof replacement, storm damage, emergency roof repairs. What you shouldn't do is one roofing services listing repairs, replacement and storm damage. You can do one that can act as an anchor where people go to that page and can see all your services, but not one that represents the whole. Now, how many pages do I actually need to start ranking to show your pages for those searches? It's hard to say because it's better to have, say, 10 quality pages than, say, 50 pages super thin that don't have much content. So you want to split them by distinct services with distinct search intent, not every possible variation. You can split roof repairs from roof replacement because that's different, but don't make a page for every single shingle color. Each dedicated page still needs real depth. A thin page templated with, say, just a city name swapped doesn't get any ranked benefits, so it will not show on the first page. This page needs to be genuinely helpful and match their search intent, because if they land on your page, they see that it doesn't match the search intent, they will leave and you will start ranking lower because Google sees that people are entering the page, it doesn't match the search intent and leaving your state out and going to your competitors. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Remember, dedicated pages, match their search intent, don't focus on thin pages. Build pages that actually are helpful, that match the searcher's intent, show real photos, show your work, show the things that make your service different from others, and you will start ranking better because you are building more topical relevance and you are matching better the searcher's intent. If you want to know exactly what's holding your website and Google business profile, I do free audits for roofers, home renovation, gardeners, all those small business service. The link will be in the description to book a free 30-minute call directly with me. Don't forget to like and subscribe for the next video, which will cover more topics around local organic, local pack, and how you can outrank your competitors.